Sorry. All right, so finding the percent, part, or whole using linear equations. What is 88% of 84? Okay, so we want to set this up as a linear equation. What is 88% of 84? So the linear equation we've used is y equals mx plus b. And it's going to be very similar to this. Okay, except we're going to get rid of the plus b here because there is no initial value, so it's just going to be y equals mx in a sense. So it says, what is 88% of 84? First key word here is the word is. Is means what, mathematically? Equals. So we have, there's my equal sign. So that's going to separate my two equations. This says what is. So my what is my unknown. So we call that a variable such as x. So now we have x equals 88% of 84. So 88% as a decimal is what? 0.88. In math, the word of means to multiply. So I got 0.88 times 84. Now this one's nice and set up already because x is already on one side by itself. So the only thing we have to do is just say x equals 0.88 times 84. And what is 0.88 or 88 hundredths times 84? 73 and 92 hundredths. One down. Next one. So next one. 116 is 74% of what? Alright, so I'm going to identify where my equal sign is. I see that my equal sign is here. The word is. So 116 equals 74%. 74% as a decimal. 0.74. The word of means multiply, so I'm going to multiply 0.74 times, and the word what means that's my unknown, or x. So now I have a one-step equation. 116 equals 0.74x. Very similar to 8 equals 4x. How do I solve for 8? Divide by 4. How do I solve for x? Divide by 0.74. What I do to one side, I do to the other side. My 0.74 over 0.74 will simplify, leaving me with just x. So x equals
156.76.
156.76. Excellent. 51 is what percent of 65.5 or 65.5? So again, identify my equal sign. My is equals 51 is what percent? So my percent's missing. What do we call something that's missing? My variable x. So x of 65, so I'm going to multiply by the word of, and then 65.5. If you want to write this a little nicer, we're used to seeing this way. 51 equals 65.5x. What's my next step here?
You divide the 6.5 from all sides.
Good. Divide both sides by 65.5. What I do to one side, do to the other side. My 65.5 over 65.5 simplifies, and x equals?
77.9%.
Okay, so what was the actual number?
778.
0.7786. Since I'm looking for a percent, I have to take one more step. When I'm looking for the percent, what's the next step I have to take? What do I do with my decimal?
You move that to the right.
Move it 2 times to the right, so 1, 2. So x equals 77 and 86 hundredths %.
Oh.